The 7-year-old killed when an illegal cannabis factory blew up a block of flats in Newcastle. A man is jailed for 14 years.
But first, a special report on the rise of so-called shatter cannabis. Earlier, we heard of the deadly consequences of a gas explosion in Newcastle caused by producing the concentrated drug. And tragically, it's far from the only example of these makeshift factories destroying buildings and lives. Concealed in homes and garages across the country, crude labs extracting the core constituents of cannabis using butane and other highly dangerous solvents. The results, a powerful substance that can be smoked, vaped or consumed in sweets and is all too easily sold and distributed. Greg Eastdale has been investigating.
Newcastle, and the start of a journey to discover more about a deadly new breed of weed, shatter cannabis. What is it? Where's it sold? How's it sold? And why is its production so dangerous? It's blowing up homes and costing lives. We're off the main streets and onto the back streets. These, the kind of quiet residential roads where shatter's now for sale. How do we know? Because a dealer told us. We've protected his identity, but listen to the casual, unworried lawlessness about it.
We pick people up in the car and drive them halfway around the block, sort in the car, and then we drop them off again so we don't get followed. There's hardly any police on back streets like this, so you never get caught, and no one would suspect me. For Shatter, we charge 70 to 80 quid, and we do discounts for repeat customers and anyone buying more than 10 grams.
Break a piece of that shatter, bro. Shatter, bro.
So what is shatter cannabis? This footage, posted online and filmed, it says, in Gateshead, shows what dealers call a shatter pour. Using butane gas, bootleggers separate the THC, that's the part in cannabis that gives you the high, to make an amber-coloured super-strength derivative, also known as butane honey oil, that can be smoked on its own, infused into vapes or added into gummies, lollipops and other sweets. But this new high also has high-tech ways of reaching its market. We're in Middlesbrough, where within a few minutes' walk we found QR code stickers with a weed symbol posted around the corner from schools and colleges. And what pops up when you open that QR code is both alarming and extraordinary. A slick website offering next-day delivery on an array of cannabis products, including edibles made from butane honey oil. One student, again anonymously, who eats shatter sweets, told us why she does it.
I just use it to relax in my room or have a laugh with my friends. They're not too expensive, it's just to chill out. The university doesn't really care, as long as your room doesn't smell.
So no harm done then, right, from these sweet treats with a kicker? Wrong.
Higher strength cannabis, as you say in itself, the potency of it increases the risk of adverse effects, so the risk to your mental health in particular. You know, it's the difference between, I don't know, cider and pure alcohol.
But with shatter cannabis products far greater than any concerns about what can happen taking them, are even bigger concerns about what can happen making them.
And developing now on Denver 7, our crews were first on scene of a suspected hash oil explosion.
Welcome to Colorado, the world shatter cannabis capital, after marijuana consumption and production was fully legalised, notching up 30 shatter lab explosions in a single year. This is verified footage of what a shatter lab looks like when it goes up, and here is one of the only shatter makers who survived a blast that's prepared to talk about it.
I was actually making a bomb inside my own house. Like an instantaneous, roaring, raging fire from floor to ceiling. I think I was like 27% burned.
It's horrifying. How did you even try to get out?
Grabbed the doorknob to get out, and the doorknob never turned. The skin come right off. So then I had to grab it with my left hand and really grab it hard and really turn this old doorknob. Now you got to deal with the addiction problem, you got to deal with the family problem, you got to deal with the PTSD problem, you got to deal with all the other problems that's caused from it. You know, and they scrub them every day. They scrub my wounds every day.
And that problem from over there is now over here. These are pictures of a shatter lab police found on Tyneside around a decade ago. Since then, Britain's seen several explosions of its own. This one happened in Birmingham just a few years ago. This one happened in Walsall just a few days ago. And last October, the blast that killed an innocent child and a shatter maker on Tyneside. So why is it so explosive? The problem stems from the cheap, easy-to-buy butane canisters that can cause an explosion with only a tiny spark if the right amount's leaked into a room.
The ignition energy required to ignite this gas is so low that static electricity could ignite it.
A deadly hazard then, but with Shatter labs being so small and so cheap to set up, police say it's hard to know where they are, how many they are, and which home might blow up next.
There it is, just there.
Our journey's ending in the Tyneside street where little Archie York died.
All gone.
There's nothing left of the properties hit by the blast. It's all been demolished. Shatter, it seems, is a deadly new breed of weed, threatening health, threatening homes, and already costing innocent lives. Greg Easteel, ITV News.